Hey there, Millionaire! In today's video, we'll go over lottery winners who use the law of attraction to manifest abundance and wealth into their lives. Many people are drawn to the law of attraction because they want to be wealthy. However, if you're like most people, your hopes may be offset by uncertainty over whether you'll be able to achieve anything major through manifestation. The famous actor Jim Carrey admitted that his acting career skyrocketed only because of the law of attraction techniques he practiced every day. He used to write himself a check for $10 million with a note for acting services. He took this check everywhere with him, keeping it in his wallet. The thing is, he did it while he was absolutely broke. However, after long years of hard work, he received the same check for his acting, becoming one of the most successful and high-paid actors. And just like this one, these are the stories of lottery winners who attracted wealth using the law of attraction. Number 1 changed lottery history forever. Let's go. Number 9. Pearlie Mae Smith, $429 million. Pearlie Mae, who was 76 at the time of this video, credits divine intervention with providing her with the winning numbers in a dream. She wrote down the numbers on a sheet of paper so she wouldn't forget them. A few days later, family members were startled to find that they were the single winners of one of the largest lottery jackpots of all time. She and her 7 children won a whopping $429.6 million after playing Powerball. Instead of keeping all their newfound wealth to themselves, Pearlie Mae Smith and her family opted to invest 10% of their lottery winnings in a mansion to help others.
Been involved in work to help the community,
particularly those connected with their religion. Since then, they have been giving back to their community. Their success is viewed as a means to spread happiness, faith, and well-being. One part of the story worth considering is the underlying narrative of a secondary purpose. When aiming for abundance, think about why you're doing it. Make sure the conclusion is satisfying. In this case, Pearlie's family, the Trenton family, all wanted to make a difference in their communities in different ways. For example, if you only want to belittle your neighbors or make your ex regret breaking up with you, you're starting your path towards abundance from a place of lack and bitterness. What good will your wealth bring you, both personally and for others? When you can answer this question positively, it will permeate every aspect of your law of attraction process, just like it did for Pearlie Mae. Number 8. Timothy Schultz, $28 million. Timothy Schultz of Des Moines, Iowa, won a $28 million cash prize in February of 1999 at the young age of 21. Tim was a college student who worked at a convenience shop to pay his bills while attending classes. He claimed that a dream in which he won the lottery led him to purchase a Powerball lottery ticket. After buying the ticket, he felt something special. He had the feeling that he was going to win. He told people close to him that he would be the next winner, but his friends didn't pay much attention. However, things were about to get a little crazy. When Tim bought the ticket from the store he was working at, one of his coworkers, Sarah Elder, 20 years old at the time, expressed an interest in purchasing half of his ticket, but that never happened. Sarah demanded a part of the profits once Tim found he'd matched the winning Powerball numbers. They proceeded to court over the issue, which nearly jeopardized the entire prize collection process. Lottery rules vary by state in the United States, including lottery winner anonymity regulations and age requirements for playing the game. It turned out that in the state of Iowa, you needed to be at least 21 years old to play lotteries. Thus, Sarah was unable to participate. They eventually settled their issues out of court, with Sarah waiving her claims to the jackpot reward. Tim's life was drastically changed after he received his Powerball jackpot.
In 1999, I won the Powerball. Initially won $28 million.
Since he was usually struggling to make ends meet each month. But since his win, he hasn't had any financial troubles. He now has a YouTube channel where he interviews lottery winners. If you think these stories are powerful, keep watching, because they are about to get even more impressive. Number 7. Lana Mckenzie, $2.2 million. Lana was the winner of a $2.2 million prize in the Canadian BC Children's Hospital Lottery.
Yeah, so it was the BC Children's Hospital Foundation Lottery,
She only had $33 in her bank account as she purchased the winning ticket. Mckenzie had an incredible drive to win, as other winners on this list. She played in a charity to help her sick son receive medical treatment for his failing kidney. Mckenzie claims she listened to the words from her grandmother, who told her you can make it happen when you visualize something positive. At work, she told a coworker that there was an algorithm in life. The more you think about something, the more likely you are to make it happen. So she used the strategy by using the word lottery often throughout the day and telling people she would win. To To her surprise, a few days later, she was a multi-millionaire. The next story is unbelievable. Keep watching. Number 6. Neal Wanless, $232 million. Neal Wanless, who was only 23 years old at the time, chose a set of Powerball numbers that eventually made him $232 million. A few components of his story are particularly important to manifest the tremendous abundance at work when lottery jackpot outcomes are displayed. First and foremost, he chose his numbers in the town of Winter, South Dakota. This emphasizes how critical it can be to act in areas you already associate with abundance. Such factors increase your chances of aligning yourself with your intended goal. Second, it's worth noting that he chose a variety of birth dates associated with persons who meant a lot to him. Again, an implicit positive link exists between Neal and the numbers. This is the type of organization that maximizes the chances of success. When he eventually received his money, he was able to pay off a variety of bills and financial concerns for himself and his extended family. However, Neal elected to go about his normal life while absorbing his life-changing win. This is very much in line with the law of attraction teachings. Make peace with your existence and focus on the positive rather than the negative. Just like Neal, you have the power to manifest abundance. If you want to attract abundance, make sure to leave a like on this video right now. Let's move on. Number 5. Cynthia P. Stafford, $112 million. Cynthia Stafford's cautionary lottery story is one of the most well-known. In 2008, she won a whopping $112 million in the California Mega Millions lottery. She is sometimes described as the paradigm example of a lottery winner. Cynthia, like Neal, chose the first two numbers as her date of birth, which is 11. I typed 112 million on a piece of paper, and I started meditating until I felt it was true, she says. I even slept with the piece of paper under my pillow to make it even more a part of my reality. This is a typical example of channeling your energy to manifest whatever you desire. As Cynthia sent her intense positive energy through meditation, her dream of winning the lottery became true, earning the exact amount she was visualizing, 112 million.
I just kind of stood and cried for a moment, like, okay, this is awesome.
Cynthia Stafford's life transformed overnight in terms of net worth. She utilized her winnings to fund her long-term ambition of establishing her own film production company. She did, however, go bankrupt in the end. Cynthia discovered she couldn't embrace her sudden money after winning the lotto. As a result, she lost her fortune. What can we take away from this incredible experience with attracting abundance? Cynthia discovered she wasn't mentally prepared for the rush of money after winning the lotto. The key takeaway here is that you must spend time establishing a picture of yourself as a wealthy, well-adjusted individual. Even a great win might lead to a downfall if you don't explore the parts of yourself that feel adversely about money or don't believe it is your right to be abundant. In your law of attraction activity, be honest with yourself. Self-awareness is a crucial ingredient for success. Keep watching. Number 4. Melodia Harris, $745,000. Harris gives credit to the practical exercises and approaches of the law of attraction for helping her in achieving her goal. She won $745,000 in the Georgia lottery in her early 30s by accurately choosing all 5 numbers. When asked about the experience, she stated that she expected a victory for years. Furthermore, she consistently visualized a win, just how law of attraction experts recommend. She, like Pearlie Mae, intended to dedicate a large percentage of her newfound wealth to benefit people in her community. She is likewise working to pay off her own outstanding obligations. When you're feeling impatient or wondering if your manifestation work will ever pay off, remember Melodia Harris. She employed creative visualization for years, trusting that it will finally succeed, and you can do the same. Numerous times, you'll only attain your goal when the moment is ideal for you. Many circumstances impact whether that time is now. Trust the abundance will come to you just when you need it. Furthermore, don't give up hope or energy on your manifestation journey, even though it's easier said than done. What do you think? Do you think you'll be able to manifest the lottery jackpot? Let us know in the comments below. Moving on. Number 3. The Englishman, $4.8 million. After winning $4.8 million, it seems logical why this man wanted to keep his name unknown. Although the anonymous winner from Newcastle didn't reveal his persona, he shared the secret behind winning the jackpot. Like other winners on the list, the man claims he used the law of attraction to attract his new fortune. The key? A combining of patience and visualization. He visualized winning the #1 prize for years, until eventually, around 10 years after playing the lottery, he won. But that is not the best part of the story. The man dealt with his winnings smartly and was very different than any other winners we have featured before. This is a way that some of our subscribers and viewers constantly say would be the smartest way to use the money. What did he do? He put it in the bank into a high-yielding account and some investments. He says that for the next 20 years, he will be receiving $20,000 every month. Opposed to other winners who immediately spent all their money, he is patient and considers helping his family the most. Let's continue. Number 2. Elwood Bunky Bartlett, $82.5 million. This self-proclaimed wizard from Maryland used his unwavering belief to win the lottery in 2007. He envisioned what his life would be like after he won. He imagined the house he would be in. He visualized his day-to-day life and the things he would spend the money on. To his fortune, Bunky was one of the 4 Mega Million winners who split a $330 million jackpot in 2007. After deciding to get the lump sum and paying taxes, Bunky walked away with $32.6 million. In this case, Bartlett allowed the universe to be flexible in whatever form he would receive money, and it happened to be from the lottery. We have finally reached number 1, and this is a big one. Hang tight because it will blow your mind. Number 1. Shane Missler, $451 million. When Shane won the lottery at the young age of 20, he changed the lottery world forever, becoming one of the biggest and youngest Mega Millions winners ever. He had a long history of deliberately and meticulously saving for things he desired, such as a Subaru car. Also, he is quoted as saying that a positive mindset was crucial in getting him to where he is today. Shane managed to attract and manifest this huge $451 million jackpot by constantly thinking positively and feeling that he was worthy of abundance. While many people his age may be inclined to overspend, Shane Missler is optimistic about his future. He deposited his winnings into a trust fund while also using some of his money to help out his family. Along with the obvious message that a good mindset always wins, notice that Shane Missler, like Pearlie Mae Smith, has thought beyond the initial goal of achieving wealth and has larger goals in mind. When you envision attracting money, take time visualizing all the different ways it will improve your life for the better and all the new doors it will open for you. When an optimistic attitude like Shane Missler's is combined with a mature, precise vision of the future, you align yourself with the vibration of ultimate achievement.